If you're a fan of charming leads, emotional depth, and unforgettable romance, then Ahn Hyo Seop is definitely an actor you need on your watch list. Known for his incredible visuals and versatile acting, he has delivered some of the most addictive K-dramas in recent years. Today we're diving into the top 10 dramas starring Ahn Hyo Seop that you absolutely need to watch. Starting at number 1, we have Business Proposal. This wildly popular romantic comedy follows Shin Ha-ri, a regular employee who goes on a blind date pretending to be her rich friend, only to discover her date is actually her company's CEO. The story quickly spirals into a fake relationship filled with hilarious misunderstandings and genuine romance. Ahn Hyo Seop plays Kang Tae-moo, a cold, perfectionist chaebol CEO who initially treats love like a business deal. But as the story unfolds, he transforms into a deeply caring and romantic partner. His role here is iconic, balancing arrogance, humor, and heartfelt emotion perfectly. At number 2 is Omniscient Reader: The Prophecy. This story takes a completely different turn into high-stakes fantasy and survival. The plot revolves around a world where a web novel suddenly becomes reality, turning everyday life into a deadly scenario filled with monsters, missions, and chaos. The twist? Only one person has read the entire novel. Kim Duk-ja. Ahn Hyo Seop plays this exact character, an ordinary office worker who suddenly becomes humanity's biggest advantage. What makes him special is his knowledge of what's about to happen. He knows the plot, the characters, and the possible outcomes, but knowing the future doesn't guarantee survival. His role is deeply strategic, often forcing him to make difficult decisions that blur the line between right and wrong. As the world collapses, he teams up with the novel's original protagonist to try and rewrite destiny itself. This role highlights a different side of Ahn Hyo Seop, less about charm and romance and more about intelligence, tension, and psychological depth. At number 3, we have Lovers of the Red Sky. Set in a mystical version of the Chosen era, this drama blends romance, politics, and supernatural forces into one visually stunning story. It follows a talented female painter and her fated connection with a mysterious man whose life is tied to dark spiritual forces. Ahn Hyo Seop plays Ha-ram, a blind astrologer who can read the stars but hides a dangerous secret. His body is possessed by a powerful demon. Ha-ram is easily one of his most complex characters. On the surface, he appears calm, intelligent, and composed, but internally he's constantly battling the darkness within him. His life is filled with tragedy, sacrifice, and loneliness, making his romance feel even more intense and emotional. What makes this role unforgettable is how Ahn portrays multiple layers within one character: Ha-ram, the gentleman; Il-wol-sung, the secretive leader; and the terrifying presence of the demon itself. Coming in at number 4 is Queen of the Ring. This quirky romantic fantasy tells the story of a girl who gains confidence through a magical ring that makes her appear beautiful to one specific person. Ahn Hyo Seop plays Park Se-gun, a handsome but emotionally distant college student. His character starts off superficial but gradually develops genuine feelings, making this a fun yet meaningful story about self-worth and perception. At number 5, we have Dr. Romantic Season 2. This powerful medical drama takes place in a small, underfunded hospital called Doldum, where a legendary surgeon known as Teacher Kim mentors young doctors and challenges the corrupt system of the medical world. The story isn't just about saving lives, it's about ethics, growth, and what it truly means to be a doctor. Ahn Hyo Seop plays Se Woo-jin, a highly skilled surgical fellow with a cold, cynical personality shaped by a painful past. He's someone who has been betrayed, judged, and pushed to the edge, which makes him distrustful of people and the idea of happiness itself. But beneath that hardened exterior is a deeply lonely and kind-hearted individual. As the series progresses, his journey becomes one of healing, learning to trust others, and rediscovering his purpose as a doctor. His character is especially compelling because he's not perfect. He struggles, makes mistakes, and grows in a very human way. At number 6 is Sold Out on You. This upcoming romantic drama brings a refreshing and slightly unconventional love story. It revolves around two completely different individuals whose lives collide in unexpected ways. The story follows a disciplined and structured organic farm CEO whose life revolves around control, routine, and success. Everything in his world is calculated, until he meets a lively and unpredictable home shopping host who struggles with insomnia and lives a chaotic lifestyle. Ahn Hyo Seop plays Matthew Lee, a character who represents order and calm on the surface but likely hides emotional depth beneath. His role explores the contrast between logic and emotion, control and spontaneity. As their worlds clash, the drama promises a mix of humor, healing, and romance, showing how two broken or incomplete people can help each other grow. This role is expected to highlight his softer, more natural romantic side while still maintaining that charismatic presence he's known for. At number 7 we have Abyss. This unique fantasy romance blends mystery, comedy, and emotional storytelling into one intriguing plot. The drama follows two people who die under mysterious circumstances but are brought back to life by a supernatural orb called the Abyss. However, they return in completely different bodies that reflect their souls rather than their original appearances. Ahn Hyo Seop plays Cha-min, a wealthy heir who was once considered unattractive and insecure but is reborn as a handsome man. Despite his new appearance, his inner struggles remain the same, creating an interesting contrast between how others now perceive him and how he sees himself. His character's journey revolves around identity, self-worth, and love, as he navigates a second chance at life while uncovering a deeper mystery surrounding their deaths. What makes his performance stand out here is how he portrays vulnerability. He doesn't just play a confident male lead, but someone who is still unsure of himself despite having everything others might envy. At number 8 is A Time Called You. This emotionally layered drama combines romance, mystery, and time travel into a deeply captivating story. It follows a woman who is still grieving the loss of her boyfriend when she suddenly finds herself transported back to 1998, where she meets a high school boy who looks exactly like the man she lost. Ahn Hyo Seop plays two roles: Koo-yeon Jun, the boyfriend in the present timeline, and Nam Si-han, the high school student in the past. What makes this role so impressive is how he differentiates between the two characters while still connecting them emotionally. One is warm and loving, while the other is more energetic and youthful, yet both feel deeply human and real. His performance carries a lot of the emotional weight of the story, especially as the timelines intertwine and secrets begin to unfold. The drama explores themes of grief, fate, and the idea of whether love can transcend time itself, making it one of his most complex and emotionally demanding roles. At number 9 we have Top Management. This drama takes you behind the scenes of the K-pop industry, focusing on the struggles and ambitions of trainees trying to debut as idols. It offers a realistic look at the pressure, competition, and uncertainty that come with chasing fame. Ahn Hyo Seop plays Hyun Soo-young, a talented and determined trainee who dreams of making it big. His character is passionate about music but constantly faces obstacles that test his confidence and resilience. What makes his role interesting is how grounded it feels. He's not portrayed as an overnight success but as someone who has to fight for every opportunity. Through his journey, the drama highlights the emotional toll of the entertainment industry, from self-doubt to the fear of failure. Ahn brings a quiet intensity to the role, making his character relatable to anyone who has ever chased a dream and struggled along the way. And finally, at number 10 we have My Father is Strange. This long-running family drama tells the story of a seemingly ordinary family whose lives are turned upside down when a man shows up claiming to be the father's son. The show is filled with humor, heartfelt moments, and deep emotional storytelling that explores family bonds, identity, and forgiveness. Ahn Hyo Seop plays Park Chol-soo, a charming and youthful character who becomes involved in a romantic subplot. While he isn't the main lead, his presence adds warmth and lightness to the story. His character represents youthful love and sincerity, providing a contrast to the heavier themes explored in the main plot. This role was one of his earlier appearances, and it played a part in introducing him to a wider audience. Even in a supporting role, his natural charm and screen presence make him stand out. Whether you're here for romance, fantasy, or deep emotional storytelling, there's definitely something on this list that will pull you in and keep you hooked till the very last episode. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these dramas is your favorite and which one are you planning to watch next? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more K-drama content like this. And I'll see you in the next one.